All right, guys, so we're doing something different on the channel today. Today we're going outdoors and we're gonna have fun doing it. How do you enjoy outdoors with tech? Well, I'm gonna show you. What's up, guys? My name is Juan and you're watching my channel, BlueprintPC. So this is a tech channel. We love everything tech, and even being tech guys, you still want to get outside, get some fresh air and stretch those legs. And today we're gonna show you how to kind of meet those two in the middle here and enjoy some RC helicopters while we're outside. Most importantly today, we're talking about the Syma S39 Raptor. Now, this product was provided to me free in order to do this video, and as you can probably see here, I've actually been a fan of theirs for a long time, so I was pretty excited when they reached out and said, hey, do a review. And I'm like, I will, no problem. So, but now mind you, this is the big brother and it's updated compared to this guy here, and being a fan of these, I'm really excited to open it up. So let's go ahead, let's open up the box, let's see what it comes with, and then hopefully get ourselves outside here very shortly. All right, guys, so like I said, we're gonna open this up, we're gonna see what this comes with, and then we're gonna try to get outside here while it's nice. So again, packaging wise, pretty standard, it's tasteful, it's simple, nothing too crazy, it's not flashy, trying to, you know, draw you in. Ooh. All right, so that's packaged pretty well, looks pretty secure in there. So, all right, a couple things. It comes with one, your thank you card for buying one of their products. It does talk about registration, and looks like it does refer you to their Facebook page too, so you can probably check out some more of the stuff that they do offer, which again, they have a good variety. And this is one of the few times, guys, I'm actually going to recommend you read the manual. One, you want to follow all the safety precautions that comes with these, because you know what, you got to be smart about it. You want to enjoy it. You want to enjoy it safely. One other thing too, which from previous experience with this brand, is they do actually provide a lot of support. So they give you a breakdown and tear down if you do need to replace something. And the crazy part is they actually give you the part numbers and where you can order replacement parts. So if you do happen to break it, you can fix it. And I will say from past experience as well too, they're pretty durable. I'm not the greatest pilot, and these are pretty easy to fly, but you still have whoopsies, and they hold up, and they do that pretty well. And I've beaten mine up, and I actually haven't had to order any replacement parts. So that goes to show they're pretty reliable. So getting into this, it is packaged pretty nice and safe. It's all, you know, foamed in there, so that's good news. Comes with a little kit, and one of the things I love about this, because the biggest problem if you ever own anything RC related is waiting for the battery to charge. Well, the plus side about these guys, they give you a second one. There's one in the helicopter and you have a second one, so you can charge one while you're using it and then just swap them out as soon as one dies. Love that, because you know what, when I was younger, that's one of the things I hated most, was waiting for battery charge, and these charge relatively fast, like usually about 15 minutes and you're good to run. And charging them is really easy, because all it is, get that out of there, is a little USB cable. You plug this into any USB port, plug it in the battery, and that worked really well. And you're good to go. Let it charge. Give you a screwdriver, I'll get into that here in a minute. And they give you a few extra little parts, little gyro arms and a little rear rotor, just in case you do happen to break it. But like I said, I haven't had any issues in the past, so, and you know what, I'm a guy, we tend to break things, and they held up to me using it. So, helicopter itself. One, like I said, this is the big brother to the other ones. They have this nice little gyro up here that helps keep it smooth and balanced. So these are actually really easy to use out of the box. They're not like a full professional grade, but that's the nice thing, is this is your good stepping stone into getting into that, you know, ballpark. These are really easy to fly, they're super intuitive, and if you've ever played any kind of like piloting video game with like a helicopter, it's pretty much what you would expect. It really works really well, and again, they're super easy to get started with, which is great. So going over this, it's super lightweight, which is awesome, because those little batteries, the lightweight gives it more time in flight. You know, so if it was super heavy, then you know the motor's gonna have to work harder, it's gonna drain that battery faster, and they do a great job of keeping these light. And on top of keeping it light, again being durable, is they cage all the hard components in metal, which is great. Like, so all your gearing and all that stuff's protected if you were to crash it. But mind you, again, I've never had an issue with it thus far, so, and I don't expect to have one with this. And replacing the battery to swap it out, there's a little screw for the screwdriver, like I mentioned before. You just pull that one out, plug it in the side, you're good to go. Really quick, really easy. Takes like under a minute to swap the battery out, so I don't think you'd have any issue there. And again, not super complicated. The controller itself is pretty standard, nothing too crazy here. It's kind of looks like a video game controller, you know, kind of what you expect. It's not one of these big clunky RC ones. It actually feels pretty like familiar in the hands. When you pick it up, you're not like, this is weird, it's awkward. Like if you play video games, it's gonna feel like second nature almost. You've got your power button here, which is an easy pair to the unit. You have your high and low speed, so you can, you know, choose how fast the motor is gonna work for you. And then you have your trim control. So if it does get out of adjustment a little bit, you can do that live in flight, adjust your trim left or right, and correct that. Your acceleration, decel, your turn and rotate, and your pitch, forward and backwards. Really easy. So that's it. That's what you get in the box. Again, it's simple startup. This thing, once you open it up, the longest thing that you're gonna wait for to charge, well, to start going, is to charge it. And that's literally just plug it in, let it charge for a few minutes, and you'll be ready to start flying. So speaking of flying, let's go ahead, let's get outside. Alright guys, so I hope you like what you saw. I enjoyed it. I had fun today. So, you know, if you guys are looking to get into any kind of RC helicopter thing of that nature and you're just maybe a little nervous and don't want to spend a ton of money to test it out and see how you feel about it, this is a good way to step into it. In all honesty, these are super budget friendly, they're super durable, and they're extremely easy to fly. Yes, I did crash it myself a few times, but that's when I was trying to get some weird angles for you guys and doing some strange takeoffs and things like that. And, you know, as I still, even myself, gotten more used to it, I got better and better and crashed less and less. And even then, it doesn't look like I crashed it. You know, it's, you know, clean and not broken. So again, a testament to how durable these things are. Flight time was really good. Again, 10 to 15 minutes. Recharging the batteries, I did use a battery pack, like for use for your cell phones and tablets and things of that nature. So it's another good option for you guys if you want anything portability, is you can charge it off of those. It does take a little bit longer to charge it off of those than if you just plugged it into a USB outlet, you know, into a plug or whatever you know, plug it in your computer or whatever. So just keep that in mind. But again, the nice thing is you can have one battery charging while you're playing with it. So you get a pretty good amount of runtime and very little downtime with these guys. The only real cons I'd say is in moderate wind, it is harder to fly, and that's just more because you can't go the speeds you want to. But again, that's with any, you know, plane or RC helicopter or drone. More wind equals, you know, less movement or more difficulty flying. But again, this thing stays really stable, and it didn't ever knock it out of the air due to wind or anything of that nature. Just couldn't go as fast as I wanted to in the directions I wanted to all the time. The only other thing is, I will say please read the manual, because while swapping batteries, I made it difficult on myself and didn't quite pair it correctly, and I had some troubles. But once I realized what I was doing wrong, I got it to pair like that. So yeah, I enjoy these. I told you guys in the first half of this video that I've always liked these helicopters. This is just, again, it's the bigger brother of the ones that I used to have, and I enjoy those, and I bought them as gifts for other members of my family, and they loved them. So if you're looking at for a gift for somebody, it's another good option here too. So keep that in mind. Outside of that, guys, I'll leave a link in the description below so that way you guys can check it out, see what the current price is in your area. And I hope you guys get it. I hope you enjoy it. And you know, if you're into other things like this, like RC or drones or whatever, cars, boats, trains, not so much, but yeah, whatever. Go ahead, leave it in the comments below. I'm just kind of curious what you guys are into. Outside of that, guys, please hit that like and subscribe button, and I will catch you in the next one.